So Disney is okay. We're waiting for votes. Disney has no plans for live action catalog titles on 4K. Of course, they'll still be releasing the new movies like from animated movies from Disney, and of course the live action remakes and those random live action movies that Disney releases every year. Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel related projects, and of course Fox related projects like the new movies. But we won't be getting any physical future Ultra HD titles at the moment. They'll only be 4K digital only. So Disney is still trying to force digital on everybody. Okay, and I don't think it will work because a lot of people who like, especially when they release stuff from Steelbook, it is a bit odd that Home Alone and Hocus Pocus are set to arrive in 4K next month, but it's understandable why they're releasing those movies because those two movies are considered holiday classics. So of course they are going to release those at least on 4K. Home Alone and Hocus Pocus are 4K, our classic movies that sell out every holiday season, especially Hocus Pocus, a movie that was originally a flop. And Home Alone was considered a Christmas classic. I think Disney realized, hey, we can at least make a tiny bit of money on releasing them on 4K, because of course, those people who love Home Alone, Hocus Pocus, who have 4K, probably want to see it, and those are like the most popular movies. But nope, you won't be seeing any Alien, you won't be seeing, True Eyes, or any of the other good movies that and yep, Avatar 2 will probably get a 4K release on Blu-ray, or the Fox-driven Marvel properties will probably be put on the entire, which will probably be put on, of course. They'll okay. I'm trying to get it. Probably release on the MCU one with the MCU movies. Okay, we'll work on Disney Plus. And yeah, Disney considers all the work on Disney Plus, World Drive sales of consumer project, World Drive sales of theme park tickets. And yep, all the other studios are up. Lionsgate, Universal, Sony, and Paramount, but not Disney. Because Disney already had it was Frozen 2 and Rise of Skywalker. Even though those movies still sold 2 million copies each, because all the Disney fanboy, all the Frozen fans had to see Frozen 2, but Frozen 2 didn't have really good rigs on Blu-ray. It didn't. Rise of Skywalker, so for some reason, it's having pretty good rigs on Blu-ray. Pretty simple. They don't have a home entertainment plan for physical media. It's all the bit Bob Chapek for years. Back in the early days of Blu-ray, the President Studios Home for Entertainment Division set up the rule for the company. And yes, Disney is only caring about Disney Plus, which is the very bad thing that everybody was worried what would happen. So keep your original Blu-ray and DVD titles for any Fox movies or Disney movies. They'll probably release old Disney movies on. I think they already released all the Disney movies on 4K already. Aladdin and stuff, all the original Disney movies on 4K Blu-ray. They released all those movies so they can release them for Steelbooks, all the Pixar movies and stuff. But there's a lot of Disney movies that are still not on 4K, so yeah. You should try to keep those movies, and yeah. For example, 300 is getting a 4K news, despite seeing 4K news. Other companies are still releasing movies on 4K. It's just Disney that isn't. Only Disney. Okay? But so is the greedy company Disney Studios. Of course, I don't own 4K Blu-ray. I only own like 2 or 3 4K Blu-rays. And that's probably it. Because I don't have a 4K TV. And they really it's really just the ones that come with just normal Blu-rays at the whole. So yep, there we go. Disney is not putting more movies on Blu-ray. And of course, I said live action because, of course, they're releasing a lot of animated movies because they know that there are still a few people that are stubborn that grew up with these Disney movies. Of course, will buy The Lion King on 4K, but they really think that no one's going to buy Alien on 4K, which is already on 4K. But yeah, Aliens probably will not come out. The first one is on 4K, but not the second one. Disney does not care about that. For example, they recently released Top Gun and Zars on 4K, and a lot of people are buying those. But again, this just proves that Disney only cares about Disney Plus. And first of all, don't subscribe to Disney Plus. It's just a horrible, horrible thing. And yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.